Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the season 4 playoff prediction. This is now the second one I have done. I did one for season 2. It did not go well. I missed a lot of games, and I even had the champion wrong. Shout out to Cam for proving me wrong after I did pick him to lose in the very first round of it. So, major credit to him. But we are back with season 4. We have a different number of teams, a different setup, a lot of new stuff for it. First of all, we are not doing 16 teams, we were doing 14 because we had less overall teams. So that means that there's only 2 games now in the first round instead of there being 4. And the big thing is starting in the quarterfinals, as you can see with the lines we have on both sides, they're now best of 3 games, which means you have to win 2 of the 3 games in order to move on. One thing that we've realized over the last few seasons is the higher seeds don't win. Like, what's the whole point of having a great regular season if some underdog is going to win every time? It's obviously fun to watch underdogs, but also the top teams should get a chance to, because one memento or one explosion and your season's over, which is it's kind of fun, but also kind of not fair. So I do like how this is. And then of course the last seeds are 14. They are our losers champion. We actually had a weird new thing for the losers champion, so I do want to talk about this. So if you look here, this was the first time we didn't have a semifinal team win at all. Because the last 2 losers brackets, number 2 and number 3, we both had the top seed. I believe it was Gobu in season 2. Then it was Chillin in season 3. And so season 4, this was the first time. We had 2 of them actually. Fiji, the 19 seed, they made it to the semifinals, and we had the 16 seeded Shadow also make it to the finals. And Maryland ended up winning. Cass ended up beating Fiji, so his Cinderella ended right after Astral. So we actually had 2 fun Cinderellas on this side, which you never see in these type of brackets. So it made this a lot of fun. And then down here we have the Wall Stall, or Shadow as I called him, and they ended up making it to the finals. And the finals of losers was a best of 2, and he swept it. It was a very impressive performance. Shadow didn't have a great end of the season, but this is great momentum. You always want to look at the um, losers champion going into it. Not Fiji, sorry, Chillin last season upset the 5 seed, and then the one before that, Gobu, I think barely lost to Sylve. So there is momentum on this team, and him being a 16 seed puts him in a weird middle spot where he's still really good, but he's not like 19 into the 20. Sorry, Cam. So it makes it interesting. Now on to the actual bracket. This is where the top 14 seeds are. We met this one. We learned his path here. And now we got to play the games. I'm not going to start with this one. I'm going to go down here to this one, which is my favorite first round game. We have Meniris and we have Chris. Chris had an amazing season after struggling the last 3 seasons realistically. He finally put together a great one, and he's in the playoff, but he has to play Meniris. They fought, and he did lose 1-0 in a really tough game. So there's hopefully great stakes here for it. But with all that said, I am going to have Meniris win this. Chris, I want you to prove me wrong here, but I don't think something's going to happen. You're going to blow up. The lack of Porygons might get to you. It's going to be something like that. So then we're going to have Meniris and Pink be playing here. Then we're going to go up here to Peter, which is this car. And then we also have the Wall Stall. And so what we talk about with them is they ended up winning losers. They have great momentum. Peter, I have not watched a lot of Peter's games, but every time I've watched Peter's game, they have not went well. I've watched him play Hank a few times, and I've seen a couple others, and every time the team hasn't looked good to me. And I feel bad because I like Peter, but he just hasn't had the playoff luck yet, and I feel like it's not going to stay. Is it going to be close? I don't know. I mean, all these games could end up being close. It could be a 1-0, could be a 3-0. It really depends, but I think I'm going to take the 16 seed Wall Stall to upset the 11 seed and have the first round of games have a pretty big upset. A 5 seed differential is crazy. So with that, we're going to have on the Wall Stall up here against Hank. So moving to the second round, I'll give them a second. I'll go over here. This is the game I'm really excited for. We have Sylph and Papple. I've went back on this game many times. I did an interview last night with Cam, and I wasn't sure. He wasn't sure. This is going to be such a tough game to grab. Sylph has done great all season. You know what? I recorded this last time and I picked Papple, but no, I'm gonna pick Sylph. I believe in you, Sylph. I believe in you. I think Sylph is gonna get the win. He's gonna go up to Rosser. So I got Sylph there. Now we're gonna drop him down here. The 510. 510. I'm going with Wolf. Wolf is gonna lose 6-0. I got Wolf. So up here at the top we have Hank and we have the wall stall. This is a 16-8. This would be the largest differential. This would be one of the largest differentials that we have ever had in the bracket. Maybe only behind Cam facing the overall 1 seed last season. I'm in season 2. But going into this game, I do like Shadow's team into this. Something's been really clicking the last few weeks. He got really unlucky at the start, and I think he pulls off the double upset. I'm going to be having the Wallstall / Shadow over here to the quarters. So lastly down here, we got Miniris in pink. I've had too many upsets. I will be taking I'm going to be taking pink to win this. So pink will be up here for this. So now we are into the quarterfinals, and now these are best of 3, as I mentioned. So I will tell you how I think each one will go. We're going to start up here. We got Shadow, and we got the Ting lose. I think this is going to be a 2-0 sweep to Splop. I believe in this guy. He's going to easily move on. Down here, we got Wolf and Bo. I feel like this could be an upset. This could easily be an upset. I think Wolf is my Cinderella this season. I'm going to go 2-1. Wolf beats Bo and heads to the semis. Up here, we're going to be having Sylv and Rosser. Rosser's going to win it in 3 games, 2-1. So Rosser will head up here. And then lastly, down here, Wee is going to 2-0. Wee is going to 2-0, who was it? Is going to 2-0 Pink, and then so that'll be an easy gun here. So now here into the semifinals, we have Splop, Wolf, Rosser, Wee. Rosser, I'm going to have Rosser head to the finals here after winning 2-1, and then over here, Splop's going to 2-0, make it to the finals. So my finals is going to be the 1 seed and the 3 seed. We have Splop, and we have Rosser. Last season, I picked the 1 seed. It didn't work out, but I believe, Splop, I got you winning it 2-1. So that is, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing groundbreaking. Last time I picked the 1 seed winning, but this time we got new rules, so it might make it a little bit easier. But that is my bracket. I want you all to prove me wrong, especially Wubs, and best of luck.